Hello everyone, Dark Kirby 14 here. Welcome back to more Super Lucky's Tale. Okay, so as I have kept the promise I would do this game. Well, a promise to myself, but I really like this game. This game's a lot of fun. Well, it's not fun, but I definitely think it's a solid platformer for those who don't know. Like in Super Mario Odyssey, it's not, and I definitely think that Super Mario Odyssey has done something to like the way other people look at other platforming games. This one in particular, which does bother me. That's one of those I've done like run-throughs and whatnot, and I really like this. I've seen a lot of people say that they trash this. It seems like it's either you really like the game or really can't stand it. It seems like it seems like either way. It seems like either way, this game is getting undue hate. That's just one of those yeah. That's one of those. I do feel like that this game, like, from what I've seen, it seems like this game does get a lot of undue hate for whatever, because of reasons. So that's one of those that's one of those so that's yeah, so this is just this is one thing I don't get. So that's one of those. So that's one thing that really just, from what I've played, it seems like there's an emphasis on there's an emphasis on being really precise, which I don't really have a problem with. I really don't have a problem with that. There's an emphasis on this game in being really precise. Not saying that that's a bad thing, mind you. I really don't have a problem with it. If you want that's the thing here. I don't really have a problem with this game. Like that's one of the things that I've noticed already. That the game it tries to make you be really precise, which again doesn't bother me that greatly. Like it does add a greater challenge of difficulty. It does add a greater challenge, which is good. Like a game like. I feel like a game like this needs to have a fair amount of challenge. I feel like this game could use this game has a fair amount of challenge, which I really don't have a problem with. But there's a fair amount of preciseness that's needed. It can some people it's like Spiral 1. Oh shoot. I gotta watch it here. There's 3 of these things. And I do think I have to knock them down. From what Reef. Oh! Oh, and I'm wrecked. Damn it. Nah, should I? I'll eat it. No, I'll just eat the freaking owl. I'll eat the, I go right here, so it really doesn't matter. And it's fine. The thing I don't like is that video games get hated, like, some games get hated on for the worst reasons. They really just are just emotionally strong in it. But, and it's not like Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword has a lot of there are a lot of legitimate gripes when it comes to that game. There are a lot of legitimate gripes. I mean, there are a lot of legitimate gripes. Yeah, when it comes to that game, there are definitely some good gripes to have. Okay, so I got that done. Yeah, there are some legit gripes when it comes to that game. Yeah, there are some legit gripes going on. But when it comes to that game, there are some good gripes to have. And that's one of them. Oh, that's one of those, so that's one of those, so yeah, I do feel like that. One thing I don't like, like, you can't, like, I feel like it just seems like to me that, like, so that's one of those. That's just that's yeah, so that's the one thing that really bothers me is how people look at that and just like this people concentrate too much on like that's come on. So that's just something that I look at and I'm like, what? Like this game gets a lot of undue hate. That's one of those that's one of those yeah. Yeah, so that yeah, so that's one of those yeah, so that's that it's just I feel like that people are unrealistic when it comes to certain platforming games. When it comes to certain games, people just have such they have such highly unrealistic expectations, and like I feel like those expectations kind of hurt reviews and whatnot, and that to me is a problem. Like, there are legit problems with certain platformers, yes. But this game is just picked apart way too much. I mean, like, from what I've played, if this is their answer to... If this is what they're trying to have as their answer to Mario, it's not a bad start at all. Okay. Yeah, it's not even that bad. Like, there are worse games out there than this, I can assure you that. I mean, there are like, it's no Super Mario Odyssey, but it's definitely not anywhere close to like other bad platformers. Oh gosh, there are some other bad platformers out there. It's no Crash of the Titans, that's for sure. that's... Yeah, it's definitely not Crash the Tides. That game is just fun. I will never play that game on my channel, ever. I'm just making that very clear now. I will never, ever play that game on my channel. Never. It's not gonna happen. It's just not happening. That game is terrible. I've played through it. I've agonizingly played through it. It was a trip through agony. It was a lesson in pain. The game was just... I don't know who saw that game as great. Like, I look at it as a major mess of cluster errors. That's how I look at it. It's like, this game has errors out the wazoo. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I'll make sure to keep that in mind. Yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind. Yeah, that's... No, that's, oh, that might be... Oh, that's, Yeah, I just don't... Like, I have so many problems with Sky... Like, the motion controls were highly overemphasized. Okay, obviously the water is going to probably be lava. Now you will die if you touch it. Kind of like in Crash Bandicoot. Not that... Just makes things a little trickier, a little more interesting. Adds a little more intrigue. Adds you to be a little bit more careful. Certain parts of Spyro as well. Yeah, there are certain parts of Spyro that apply to this too. Essentially every Spyro that... Or actually just most of Spyro 1, if I remember correctly. So... Yeah, so that sounds about right. Like, I seriously have no major gripes with this game. I mean, it's a gripe. I mean, a gripe of the preciseness you need is a gripe, but it just makes it more challenging. I mean, the controls are okay. They're not bad. They're not bad. They're better than Ukulele's controls. Not as good as a Hat in Times. It's gonna be hard to top that game. It's gonna be hard to top that. I just posted those, and I just kind of had this frown face. Kind of had a frowny face about it, cause I genuinely loved A Hat in Time. It's probably one of my it's easily it would be I have a top 10 list of my favorite video games of all time that I do need to update. I think there were like 75 or so. Oh my gosh, that was a bad idea. Austin is not the greatest influence because I wouldn't even have like a list that big. I don't even know if my actual list is even that big. That's that's one of my problems with that game. With video reviews in general. Like, I definitely think this game is definitely better than Ukulele. Ukulele was kind of... I played it, I did like some small stuff just to get an idea, because I did want to do an LP of it. And the controls felt like, it just felt like They went full Donkey Kong 64 in terms of the map size. That's what really bothered me about the game. The map was way too big. Too big. You felt like you were an ant. It felt like you were like a small speck. Like that's big. Anyway, this has been Dark Kirby 14. See you next time on more Super Lucky's Tale.